Yo, what is poppin', my 420 army? It is your boys, Miley and 420, and we are here with episode 19 of the GTA 5 story. Sorry, with the Pac-Man mission this episode. Yeah, for some reason I don't have Franklin's Buffalo S, so that's why he's gonna be using a lot of street cars that he just stole off the street. So yeah, we deliver the final car, which is there, and I think there was actually supposed to be a mission that involved Brucey Kibbutz from GTA 4, or Franklin would steal a car from him, but then Brucey later came back in the Diamond Casino and Resort DLC, so any Brucey Kibbutz fans got to see him again there. Getting that yellow car. A Monroe. Yeah, of course I'm trying to find a song, but of course none of the radio stations are playing anything good. Or West Coast Classics had on that song. This is the conversation Lamar and Franklin are having. And I thought this light would give me a left turn signal, but it didn't, even though it technically should be one of those lights that does. So I just went, and then you just load the car onto the truck with every other stolen car. And yeah, I know I was trying to give this episode, like, okay, you'll see it later in the episode, but I was trying to give this episode a meat title pun because it has the fresh meat mission. And of course Trevor drives. Actually, I think trucks work like that in real life, the way Lamar is squished between Franklin and Trevor. Because I remember when a friend of mine was moving back in 2017, he'd think he had 3 people squished in with him in his truck that they were using to transport all his stuff. Yeah, there's a long conversation between Lamar and Trevor. Well, actually multiple conversations. I play out most of them because it's like, yeah, if you want a long car ride, that'd be a good light to pass the time. Operation Slick, that's what Devin would say. Yeah, that's the red car that was supposed to be in the Brucey Kibbutz mission, I think. I just know the GTA Wiki had something listed on that. I was already over the line because the truck takes forever to stop, so I just went. There were no retirement party. He was jumped in North Yankton after Trevor abandoned him. And yeah, Franklin falls asleep really fast.
But you know, he wasn't the good guy he made out.
That dude was a killer, a thief, a liar, and irritable as shit.
Yeah, a liar.
Of all else, a fucking liar.
Fucking liar.
Homie, you sound like some bitch he ain't called. Like, oh, he lied to me.
And this is gonna get into like my favorite conversation. Some bitch you didn't call for 10 years.
Fuck, man, he fucked you.
The fucker himself.
Fuck the fucker himself.
Oh,
Man, the
dude,
first
right,
round is always
maybe the first.
Enough of that.
I'm gonna be fucking. I don't do that as a rule. Trying to change the song.
Maybe when I
Maybe when I got to LS,
got
I was a little
overwhelmed by the place.
overwhelmed by the place and all control. But I am for the most part. But the Michael fucked you. Yeah, the Michael fucked me. And the Michael fucked Brad. And the Michael ran off with the FIB. Brad? Who the fuck is Brad? Brad is our boy back from the day. And Michael killed him. Michael got him killed. He died when Michael faked his death. I thought Michael died and Brad was in the pen. When actually Brad was in the ground and Michael was in hiding. And now Michael's dead and it's all okay. Michael's current condition is unconfirmed. I said that. But if he was dead, he'd be cool because of this Brad dude who died whenever. Yes. Yeah, I thought you and Michael were tight. So did I. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite conversations in the game with Lamar and Trevor talking about like Michael betraying Brad, and of course Trevor revealing like finds out that he knows actually what happened to Brad, and of course they drive past Del Piero along the way, and then he kind of just they go into like a conversation on how like Michael introduced himself in Three's Company. So yeah. And I don't know if, like, for any actual real-life truckers watching this, like, what's it like being a trucker? Because I actually kind of thought of doing that, but then you need a Class A commercial license for that, and I don't really feel like applying for one of those, so that's why I didn't actually pursue becoming a trucker. Plus, it's kind of hard with, like, stopping at, like, rest stops all the time to get, like, water, and if you drink Pepsi or Sprite or Coca-Cola. I obviously don't drink any of those because they're filled with, like, sugar or refined sugar and all that other stuff that I can't have. So, yeah, almost hit the fucking traffic light there. Good dude's a jack. They're just talking about like his like Trevor's history with like just jacking off dudes. He's bullshit. Yeah, I'm not sure if this conversation like counts as like how loyal Trevor is, because the professional never really showed any of his lore videos on GTA 5 on how loyal Trevor is. Like, despite not Trevor is, he actually does care about Lamar. And I know there is an alternate. There's like many routes you can take to get to Toledo Bay, but I just kind of went with this one so I can let the conversations play out. Like, I know you can also take the highway past Bolingbroke. I think that one's like the fastest way to do this mission. And then there's like a few other routes that GTA series videos showed, and like they're like many walkthroughs of this game, like when it was released on PS4, when it was released on PC, and then when it was released on PS5. And yeah, here's the cutscene. They exactly travel in similar circles. Yeah, because Franklin was more of like a Michael. He doesn't even know he met Michael. He just met him through like a robbery. Yeah, he like apparently like he met Michael with like some sort of robbery, like he said back in Friends Reunited, and then obviously he apparently met Amanda at a strip joint, and then that's when Tracy and Jimmy were born. An air freight out in North Yankton. Yeah, so it was back in the North Yankton days when Trevor and Michael met each other. So apparently this was like after Trevor got into like guns running and all that.
It ain't one dust trap, it's two. I got
Which I'll probably buy. I'm actually gonna buy the Mackenzie Airfield and do like an epilogue episode with him using that business, and then do an epilogue episode with Franklin. I don't know.
Love at first sight.
I'm not sure how many epilogue episodes are going to be because this is episode 19 of the series. Next episode will be episode 20, which will have clean out the bureau, and then I'll try to see if I can finish the Epsilon missions in that.
fat guys running, old guys shouting. I don't really care. I play peacemaker, concerned citizen. I think
So next episode is probably going to have some stuff recorded out of context, or out of sequence, I mean. And because I want to have like finish up the Epsilon stuff, and then maybe do like another random, do the Castro event with Franklin, maybe even Dom's last mission, and then finish the Nigel and Mrs. Thornhill missions with Trevor, and then maybe and some of Trevor's stuff will be used as like a B plot in the Bureau raid episode, which I think that'll be episode 21 because I'll show clean out the Bureau in the next episode,
Mas o menos.
and also reuniting the family, maybe Dotting Dad.
Oh shit, what's that?
But then maybe I'll just do like a catch-up episode where we finish off the side missions, because then there'll be like a episode 22 is Bureau Raid. I think I'm trying to do the math here. Episode 21 Bureau Raid. Episode 22 is like the villains turning on the protagonists. 24 big score, and episode 25 is like the ending and prologue. So maybe a 25th episode where, I don't know, the series might, I don't know, episode 25, so there's going to be a total of 25 episodes in the series, or actually, I'm not sure if episode 25 will be the last episode, because it's going to be more like an epilogue and stuff, and then I'll showcase that Tim with 2 M's event, because that's another one that involves investing in the stock market. And I still have one more event to do with Michael, and then if possible, I'll try to see if I can do the altruist shootout event with Trevor. Show him delivering more victims to the altruist camp. Yep. Alright, so yeah, Franklin gets into the JB700, which you can literally make Fimic Missile from Cars 2 with that. I don't know if that car is coming back in GTA 6, but if it did, that'd be cool if we had some like spy-related missions. And yes, as shitty as Cars 2 was, I have a soft spot for it because I was only 9 years old when it came out. I was only 9 years old back in 2011. So yes, I was only 11 years old back in 2013 when this first came out. So yeah, I shoot that cop car with the guns, and then I start dropping spike strips. So the gold medal objective, you only have to take out 3 cars with the spikes, but I end up getting like most of them because they're like all behind me. And you drive past Pixel Pete's arcade. I owned that arcade briefly before I moved to the La Mesa one. And oh yeah, also The Professional has like a theory that Devin paid off the corrupt cops to arrest Trevor, Franklin, and Lamar with the stolen cars, and that's why you'll see it in the final cutscene, and it's basically the reason as to why the final cutscene went the way it did.
It's Franklin Clinton.
Mr. Clinton, sure. For the record, this falls under attorney-client privilege.
We got that shipment, you know. Cops was all over it, but we lost it. Where exactly you at?
Procopio truck stop. Get here soon.
We're taking a ride to the truck stop at Procopio. Hey, I'm gonna speak to the legal counsel woman. Get us paid.
And yeah, he goes to meet with Molly, and here's what ends up happening.
Yeah, what Devin? Somewhere meditating or ripping somebody off?
Yeah, they got scammed. That's why I kind of agree with. That's actually why I've kind of agreed on the professional theory that Devin hired the cops to arrest Franklin, Lamar, and Trevor, and that Molly wasn't actually expecting them to show up. So
Happened to you in the situation has happened.
that's why this cutscene played out the way it did.
Invest it in the sound fund and make the funds available to you at a time as the transfer will not induce undue attention.
Which is a polite way of saying I'm getting robbed? Are you fucking kidding me?
That is a short-sighted and frankly immature way of seeing things, Mr. Hood. That's
Who's Carl? And pop motherfucker. Mature is not really my fucking thing.
Yep. If it wasn't for that time objective, I would have gotten the gold medal. So he calls Lester about Michael being back in
Hey,
LS.
Lester. Hey, look, you seen Mike? Man, the contractor set me over. He's holding out on the payment, dog.
Let's see, his phone is offline. His credit cards aren't active. This is aberrant behavior. Last usage is for a flight to North Yankton. There was a signal from his cell back in Los Santos. Now, nothing.
Is he in the city, dog? Shit, he could be in trouble, huh?
I don't know, but it's worth speaking to Trevor. Most likely he was with him in the Midwest. I'll get him to come see you.
Shit, all right, homie. Look, send him to my aunt's crib, all right?
And oh yeah, I just decided to show this because I'll probably collect all the alien space parts off camera.
Wait. Stop. What's the problem, homie?
Driver's life form, check. 6 feet tall, check. Slightly excessive adipose tissue, distribution, check. Readings are. Distribution is broken again, check. Start date 14-05. 79 percent medium. We are clear. Greetings, CBI.
Greetings, homie.
Have you seen them, CBI?
Say who? I don't know.
They came to me last week. Fighting and screaming and crying all at once. And some said, "Oh no, we come in peace."
And others say,
We have come to enslave you. We are the intelligent race of cosmic beings. The 6 billion people on this planet, they have chosen you for no good reason. And just then they were about to abduct me and do experiments on me.
ship crash. You done lost your motherfucking mind?
Jesus.
Bullshit. Look,
So this. If you see some, let me know.
yeah, okay, I will, man.
So Franklin heads back to his aunt's house. This is Denise's last appearance in the story, by the way. And I don't know why Franklin told Lester to send Trevor to his aunt's house. It's like the exchange there. Oh yeah, apparently there was like a rumor going around that Trevor falling over the fence like that was an error, and they just kept in the game anyway, so it was improvised. But then I think Stephen Ogg actually kind of debunked that theory. Jeez, Trevor.
Look, how about this, man? Calm down. It was funny at first. I made a mistake. Unfortunately, man. Alright? I apologize.
And yeah, Trevor has no involvement in this mission. He's only shown in the opening cutscene here and then walking away after it ends.
Okay? Let's hurry up.
Wow. And a Rhapsody drove by.
Look, man. Lester said you had some information for us about Michael. Fuck Michael, I hope he's dead. Man, I know y'all two. You two had beef before. What the fuck happened in North Yankton? Somebody teased him here. Who? I met these Chinese assholes from Yangshan in China. We had some problems. Make a mistake.
Yeah, and they thought that he was your boyfriend and not your gay lovers, which I said it in the last episode. They needed to have a scene where Wei Chang interacts with Amanda.
Piece of shit, that's your fucking business, alright? He's dead to me. Alright? The chances
When you do it, when you say stuff the same, when you say something like that in back-to-back episodes that you recorded back-to-back, it gets easier to remember. But when you take a long time in between recording, that's when you kind of start to forget. It's like, did I say this in a previous episode? Jeez, Trev. And now I actually did cut part of this mission out because I ended up dying at the halfway point. So that's there's going to be a jump cut once Franklin actually reaches the meat factory because I wanted my gold medal on this mission and I got it.
Be careful.
I told you. He ain't like Sheila. Don't try to persuade me you're not lovers. He's laughing at you, you fucking idiot. You're making a mistake. It costs a lot of money to track you down. I record him 50.
Yeah, it kind of shows how stupid Wei Chang is.
Good man. Good day, huh? Good day. Good fucking day to you.
And oh yeah, if you okay, so you have to switch to Franklin yourself here to rescue Michael. So switch to Franklin. If you don't switch to Franklin, there is actually a fail cutscene that shows Michael getting shredded in the vent or in the machine. So then I pull out Trackify. Right, wait, no, the. I realize, oh no, the slaughterhouse is in the other direction. And I kind of started running all the. Well, luckily all the lights were green, so actually no, that one was red, but I ran it. It's like I wasn't sure how much time you had, so even though plus one of the gold medal objectives, you have to rescue him within like 2 minutes. Oh, jeez, I almost fell in the subway tunnel there. So yeah, just keep driving, and then another green light. Watch out for the truck, and then yeah, it says to see if Franklin's special ability worked when you have the Trackify app open, which it does. So I was kind of using that. Franklin using it so he can reach the. And then it goes through another red light. Whoa. So then here's where I jump cut to where I actually survive. So yeah, pull out a shotgun. The sun's at a different angle. I would have titled this episode like "Meet Your Maker," like meat as in like the meat that you eat. But then the footage owners would be like, "Wait a minute, you're just copying that regular show episode where Mordecai and Rigby were trapped in a meat locker." Well, this is GTA, and it's like I'm not sure if sometimes some shows do have same episodes because I know that Fanboy and Chum Chum had a Bubble Trouble episode, which is the same name as a SpongeBob episode. But yeah, I bought body armor before starting this mission because I knew the triads would be tough, and I also know, well, because Franklin's special ability only works when he's in a car, it doesn't work on foot, like with Michael or Franklin, like with Michael or Trevor. Using a shotgun for accuracy, and I noticed like halfway through the slaughterhouse, it's like the enemy. I was like, Jesus, why are these enemies taking massive chunks out of my health? And it's like, the one has like a shotgun, and I realized, oh my god. And you know how, and that's why I hate enemies with shotguns. Like literally 2 shots and you're dead. Why does it have to be like that? So I blind fired this dude because he was about to run up to me. I could have meleeed him, but I just wanted to be safe by blind firing at him. Okay, so that's where Michael was in the cutscene. Looks like he got further, and then I realized that dude has a shotgun. And of course, he took only 2 strains of my armor. It's like, yeah, hopefully if armor comes back in GTA 6, they make it stronger. Or make it like it was in the old GTA games where you could take like 10 shotgun shots, 50 pistol bullets, 3 sniper rounds. I don't know. I don't know. That just sounds a little unrealistic. So there's a health pack there. This was the spot I died the first time, so I made sure after my health got shredded a bit, I decided I'd run back, grab that health pack, knock the enemy into the vat of acid. Like in that one episode of Rick and Morty when they hide in the vat of acid and use like bones and stuff. So I just throw a grenade at them to blow them up. Okay, oh man, if pipe bombs were available in the story mode, that would have been like a fire. I think they might be in the story mode for GTA 6 if they come back in that. So I take cover behind the vat of acid. It's like, okay, I tried taking cover behind those, but that's when I died. It's like, oh my god, let me shoot this motherfucker. So I try to take cover somewhere. I shoot that guy. It's like, is there somewhere where I can take cover? And of course, that guy's blocked by the pillars, so it's like, oh my god. And as you can see, my health wasn't even half gone yet, but I just ran back to get that health pack anyway. Even though I probably could have ran up to Michael and saved him. And also, after this mission, Michael gets all his guns back that you had before you did bury the hatchet, so that's good. At least, okay, good, I can use a shotgun, although I think I might end up buying a combat PW before I use him in some final missions. So shoot that guy down, and then shoot that dude. Up. He's blocked by the garbage can. And then you just run up to Michael. There's a triad by the machine. I was trying to take cover behind that pillar, but then Franklin ran for that instead. Up, shoot the dude, and there. He gets shredded by the machine that's supposed to kill Michael. And then you just throw Michael a pistol. And Michael's special ability still works even when he's upside down. So I'm shooting all these guys, and of course they don't die from one bullet. There's like an enemy and you realize, oh my god, how is this guy not dead yet? That enemy, it's like, I should only have to shoot these guys one time for them to die. Or I wasn't quite shooting them in the head. Because you have to get a few headshots on this mission. And this dude is still not dead, even though I shot him like 5 times. And Michael loses chunks of his health because he doesn't have armor on from hanging upside down. And one of the gold medal objectives is to not switch characters more than 3 times, so that's why I stuck with Michael here. Before you're automatically switched to Franklin. And for some reason, when the game switches you to Michael, Franklin switches his shotgun to an assault rifle, so I switched back to the shotgun after. Yeah, because I feel like Franklin should just keep the shotgun, or they should just keep whatever gun you have. The guy just ragdolls. Oh my god, all those ragdoll kills. And then a dude with a knife comes running in, so... Use Michael's special ability to shoot that guy dead, and then Michael shoots himself down. Geez, Michael's legs must have been like hurting from him walking on them, because I've used an inversion table before which hangs you upside down, and my legs were just like from the blood flow. Yeah, I didn't use Michael's special ability here because I was trying to get it replenished by shooting the enemies a bit. And Michael doesn't have grenades, so that's why I could use those. And in order to get the switch limiter objective, I decided to just stick with Michael for the rest of this mission. And of course Franklin switches back to his assault rifle. I was trying to see what other guns Michael had. There was also an assault rifle and like a mini SMG or micro SMG. I keep thinking of the mini SMG that was added in the Bikers DLC that's based off of the VZ Scorpion 61. Almost died from that dude. And of course there were no health packs that I could pick up. I was trying to take cover next to Franklin, but Michael just went in the wrong direction. So using a pig corpse as cover, that's a smart idea. It's like the ones in Amnesia Dark Descent, which was released 3 years before this, so... Shoot that guy in the head. And there's a guy there at the end who also gets a headshot on him. And you can take either car. It's like, I tried damaging that car so it would blow up when the triads were chasing me, but I don't know how many pistol shots it takes in order to blow up a car. So I tried switching to the assault rifle. But I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna take the... And there's two guys that come running out, so... As soon as I get on the street, I step out of the car and try to shoot them. Because, of course, and since we're still going off of enemies not dying from one bullet, I shoot the driver to the point where he'd probably end up dying from blood loss. I just figured, okay, I'll just let him bleed out there on the road. As soon as I get into the car, he's miraculously healed, and he gets in his car to chase us. It's like, what? I shot him like 10 times. He should have just laid there on the road wheezing and then died from blood loss. That happens sometimes in GTA Online when I'm shooting enemies, so I just turn into like a random lot to kill him. It's like, you know what, this is just stupid. So as soon as he comes in, luckily I managed to get him here. So then I decided, okay, finally I can get this mission over with. I don't know why that guy didn't die or bleed out in front of the slaughterhouse. That's stupid. But anyways, it's like, do I want to listen to the song from home? So yeah, I'll just listen to Only Girl from Home.
How'd you even know I We're up there, and Trevor freaks the fuck out. He was about to kill me, Frank. And then these Chinese
Because they found out that he was.
guys show up. They take me.
He found out that Michael never died. Almost. Oh my god, that would have been embarrassing if I had the cop car and got one a level.
How about Devin Weston?
Weston. What about it?
We delivered the last of them cars, only he ain't paid us yet. Says he gonna invest the fucking money.
Well, he's a clever guy. And that might not be such a bad idea.
Are you fucking serious?
Look, Frank, you're gonna get your money, okay? The sounds of it, you'll even get some interest too. And I got this other deal, Weston, down at the film studio. So we gotta wait for that to play out before I got any leverage over your team.
For real?
Frank, I've had my feet chained to a meat hook for the last few hours. Give me some time
And
to figure it out,
yeah,
I promise.
Yeah, whatever.
and then when you actually reach Michael's house, don't even go in the driveway. You can just park on the road, and the final cutscene will play. Still a little sick. Drive on the sidewalk. You don't never do that in real life. So then you get to Michael's house and the final cutscene plays. They have a group sex sign outside the house. I think I might have mentioned that before.
What, your big ass house? Oh, well, you busted enough already.
Listen, Dennis.
Look, man, before you go, what the fuck happened?
I said, Trevor went crazy. Now you come and get jumped by the Chinese.
Man, come on. Talk about big Trev, this guy Brad, man.
I know what you meant. Made a judgment. I did what I thought I had to do. I had a young family, frankly. I was running with a crew of crazy motherfuckers with nothing to lose. I saw it out. A future for me, for my family. I took one.
Took one. Man, you burned every motherfucker you ever known.
It was that I know it's
Yeah, Franklin. How did Franklin get that scar on his cheek? Is that from the knife?
legs. It just did. Just keep running.
Watch your back, all right? Trouble finds out you're still alive. I don't know what the fuck you gonna do.
Don't worry about it, Trevor. You're not gonna get away. Hey, it's your life.
Oh, he won't leave you coming through. He's straight. It's you, dog. It's you.
Yeah, as soon as I completed this mission, I got the Epsilon suit. So I did. So I put that on, slept 40 times, and luckily the game actually tells you as to when you're doing it. Yep, there's my gold medal. And Trevor could also call Wei Chang after this mission, so that's the call you're seeing here. Even though it did take a while to load, I still got it to play here.
Mr. Chang, Mr. Phillips. I hear your lover left us.
Yeah. What's with that? I thought you were gonna get rid of him.
All my men died, Mr. Phillips. I have put them on your count. You will soon have to...
Because obviously he and Franklin never interacted, so he wasn't expecting Franklin to show up and save Michael. And oh yeah, there's this little dialogue here of Trevor and Michael meet each other in the street.
You know, it was a long time ago. We should really move on. Oh, it's easy to move on. You don't want to manage your team. Come on.
Yep, here's the next episode mission, delivering the truth. And for gold medal on this mission, you have to fly under the damn bridge. It's like, oh my fucking god, that thing just would not work. I tried to stand on the wing, but Michael just slid over it. For some reason, he walks all the way around the wing to get in the plane. Yeah, this plane is just ridiculous. I mean, you know how I was at planes. I like when I tried doing Nervous Ron, and then I just kept hitting the bridge. It's like, oh my god. And of course, the plane's going all wicky-wacky on me. It's like, why can't you just stay straight? So that's why I didn't feel safe flying underneath the bridge.
My eternal brother, you get the secret plane from the secret location?
Yeah, I'm in the top secret baby blue plane. Where am I heading?
I know it, and you'll know.
Look.
Know it and you'll know. Pfft, what? Like, that makes sense.
Okay, that's some entry-level stuff, bro. Sandy Shores Airfield. I'll meet you there. Kiflam.
Kiflam.
Yeah, it's like nighttime. And also, I do show that groom event in this video. Another random event, so we only have 3 more left. 1 more with Michael, and then... which will probably be the Tim event, and I'm not sure what Franklin's last random event will be. If possible, then I'll try to see if I can find more victims to deliver to the altruist camp, and then show that in, like, the epilogue episode. If at all possible. And even though I didn't damage the plane, it's like, I landed it properly. I don't know why the no damage objective did not count. Because it's like, look at this. I landed the plane completely flat. Well, tilted to the side a little bit. Other than that, it's like, I got it. I don't know why it didn't work. Not that it wouldn't matter, because I didn't fly under the bridge, but the plane was just non-cooperating. It was going all wicky-wacky instead of staying straight.
Sonar, over here. Hello, bro.
And oh yeah, the next episode is going to start with that 5 miles in the desert mission, so... oh god, it's going to be like a tedious task getting that part recorded. Oh, and I'm going to speed it up, so that way you don't have to sit through 5 minutes of, like 20 minutes. It's going to take up 20 minutes of the whole video. Because I think the professional said that it took him 20 minutes to do, somewhere around there.
Anyway, hello, man. Laters.
Kiflam.
Oh, Chris says ready. True. He'll arrange a map, but it's kind of expensive to reach this level of existence. Quite a bit of money. Someone will know you, bro. Mind if I take the plane?
Kiflam.
So then I get in the Epsilon car. It's blue. I noticed that because it's the same color blue as Michael's suit. And then I decide to put on some dollars and cents. Because the song was playing at that time. So I was like, yay. And then the mission passed didn't show until this part here. And although the group event did take a while to spawn, because I drove there initially, he wasn't there, but then I just drove away, came back, and there he was.
Come on, man. Untie me. Been here for hours.
Why the hell would I want to do
Thank God. It's so much trouble. Can you give me a ride?
of course, he doesn't even notice anything off about Michael's car. It's like, oh god, you're an Epsilonist.
Supposed to be getting married. Need to get my suit from home.
And I also show the Ballad of Rocco in this video. It's the last mission in this video, so yeah, I probably could have put in one of Trevor's missions, but it's like I didn't want Michael to take. I wanted to keep the suit on, so that's why you're not seeing any of Trevor's side missions or even
Such an idiot.
Dom's last mission with Franklin.
It starts at 12 p.m.
So yeah, he used to drive this dude to a ceremony in like 5 hours or 5 minutes because this game always treats like an in-game hour as 1 fucking minute. It's like, Jesus Christ, you gotta go fast.
Laughing point. Take photos and then speed off. I was on my bachelor.
Then again, they probably make the map smaller than it is in real life, so
How you ended up stripped and tied to a telephone pole.
Dude, I have no recollection. There's supposed to be a few quick
Yeah.
drinks, you know? Then the absinthe came out. When the coke came out, at least I think it was coke, it got really out of hand. They made me finger a dog. I teabagged an elderly lady at a bus stop.
Yeah, they sound like great guys.
Last thing I remember, I was stuffing a handful of mushrooms in my mouth.
Always a good idea.
Next thing I know, I wake up there with a deer gnawing at my ball.
so I crash and okay, because he pulled in front of me. It's like, dude, why do they not use blinkers in this game? That is just dumb.
Wait.
So you drive him to his house.
Stripper, I think. And a midget.
I wonder if he got a drink of water because he said he was pretty dehydrated. So you drive to his house here.
How am I going to be able to say these facts?
I don't think that's quite in the city, so I think even if you did this during the part where Trevor and Michael are exiled after they kidnap Patricia. So he runs in to get changed. And, hold on, I'm paying attention to the mini-map here. Does he show up on the mini-map as soon as Michael gets to the car? It seems like it. So then he shows up in his groom suit, put Dollars and Cents back on, because I was listening to that, or whatever song was on West Coast Classics.
This is from my best man saying he's in a restaurant out of town. If he's lost the wedding rings, I'm going to call him. Come on, pick up. Who do you think it is? A so-called friend you tied to a pole in the middle of nowhere with no fucking clothes on? We don't have time for this now. Just tell me you have rings. What the fuck out? Unbelievable! One thing you haven't yet completely fucked
The one thing he hasn't completely fucked up. Yes, he still had the rings.
Okay. Seafood diner on the way to the church.
Yeah, I've never driven someone for a 1U before, even though
Only that douche
I've had to go to, like...
time like this.
You had to drive this guy to a church. It's like, oh, come on, it's California. You couldn't have the wedding on the beach like my cousin did. Back in August. Yeah, that's where I was in August. I was at my cousin's wedding in Batchewana Bay, which is like 8 hours away from my city. And you drive by almost by the spot where he's initially tied up.
Oh shit, it's gonna start any minute.
Whoa.
Oh shit, no! Attached to the car!
It's like it just slightly scrapes the telephone pole there.
You got lucky, buddy.
So then you have to drive from the Fort St. Cudo, go to the Hookies bar, which if you do this event as Trevor, it probably would be a pain with all the bikers shooting at him because the bikers frequently hang out at that bar, so... And they become hostile to Trevor. Oh. So I put some Higher Love on. And it's like, you know what, West Coast Classics has done all the good stuff, so let's put on Higher Love. It's like, pff, yeah, sometimes there's even times where my go-to radio stations don't play anything good. So you drive up to the bar,
Who it is? Worst best man ever.
get this guy in there, and the best man just is like, you gotta hear this conversation, it's pretty funny.
Okay, let's go. We don't have much time.
Dude, that's so loud. My head's in pieces.
And there's like a bunch of cars blocking my path, so I try to squeeze through them.
It's my wedding day, you dick. I could have died.
It's a rite of passage, Brett. Keep telling the grandkids about this.
I told you it was a dumb idea to do it right before the wedding. What the? No, you laid this guilt trip on me about tradition. A couple of beers, you said.
A couple of beers.
Couple of beers, man.
It was all the other shit. He probably had some Class A drugs like ecstasy or meth or heroin.
Why the fuck did you strip me?
You stripped yourself, man. You don't remember?
What?
Don't worry, it's all on film. You were totally strong.
Oh, he recorded it? Oh boy.
To the dark side, man. It's very bad, you do.
And that was the point you thought it was a good idea to drive me into the wilderness and tie me up by myself.
Not entirely sure how all that panned out, to be honest. I was tripping balls after you fucked that tiny stripper.
Okay, I don't want to hear any more. Let's just get to the church. Man, I'm so pissed off. This is gonna be so close. Oh, God.
We arrive at the church. I just hope that bride eventually did understand. Like, yeah, she was worried sick about the groom not being there, so the best man tells you to keep the car. I would assume if it's a non-toxic relationship, she would have understood. And she's not just an abusive bitch. Because if it was, oh boy, you are in a bad marriage. They would have gotten divorced immediately. And Ballad of Rocco, last mission of this video. And this is like one of the fastest missions in the game too, so that's why it's short. Yeah, as soon as the cutscene ends, I just whip out the railgun, blow up Rocco's car. That's how easy it is to do this. You don't actually have to get in that car and chase him. And boom. Unlike what the professional did, he chased them through like 5 fucking Molotovs at Rocco, shot him, and blew him up with a grenade. It's like, Jesus Christ, you hated the character that much, you went so overkill on him. And oh yeah, the cutscene just cues because I was still at the movie studio. If you left the movie studio, you could either choose to see this or not, but I guess I just did it because I was already there, so yeah. Michael's a movie producer now. Amanda won't go selfish, bossy bitch mode over him being that instead of a bank robber. Something that Amanda will actually, and she's probably helping him at the movie studio from time to time, so that's why we don't really see her make a return, unlike Tracy. But you know what, that's basically it for this episode, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. Please like, comment, share, sub, and peace.
Let me show you some rushes. I think you're gonna love it, but it'd be great to hear your notes.
Hey, baby. I just wanted to tell you, I'm finally doing something with my life. I'm making a movie. A real one. Call me.